Welcome back, coin hunters and history lovers. Today we're diving into a true numismatic treasure, the legendary top 10 most valuable and most expensive Abraham Lincoln wheat penny, a small copper coin with a massive story behind it. From its classic design and rich historical roots to its stunning collector appeal and rising market value, this iconic cent continues to captivate enthusiasts around the world. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just discovering the thrill of rare coins, this episode is packed with eye-opening facts, value insights, and collecting tips you won't want to miss. So sit back, subscribe for more rare coin discoveries, and let's uncover why the United States of America wheat penny remains one of the most prized treasures in American numismatics. Let's get started. First up in the United States, Abraham Lincoln wheat cent 1955. D with the D mint mark stands as a fascinating and highly sought-after treasure in the world of numismatics, captivating enthusiasts with its blend of rich history, classic artistry, and steady market demand. For collectors of Lincoln cents, this Denver minted issue represents far more than a simple copper coin. It embodies the enduring legacy of America's most iconic 1-cent series and the timeless appeal of the wheat reverse design. Its continued popularity stems from both its accessibility to beginning collectors and its deeper significance to seasoned numismatists who admire the wheat cent era as a golden age of U.S. coinage. As demand remains consistently strong, the 1955 D wheat penny has secured its reputation as a prized treasure that bridges history and collectability, making it a meaningful addition to any collection. The 1955 D Lincoln wheat cent belongs to the beloved wheat penny series produced between 1909 and 1958 to commemorate the centennial of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner, this series became the first regular-issue U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure rather than a symbolic allegory. The mid-1950s represented a period of post-war prosperity and nationwide expansion, with cent production rising to meet everyday commerce demands. Struck in the shadow of evolving American industry and optimism, the 1955 D cent serves as a tangible connection to the past, a small yet powerful reminder of Lincoln's legacy, and a snapshot of mid-century American life preserved in copper alloy form. The obverse of the 1955 D wheat penny proudly displays Brenner's right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln, a timeless image reflecting dignity, strength, and thoughtful resolve, surrounded by the inscriptions "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date 1955, with the distinct D mint mark positioned beneath the date. The reverse retains the iconic wheat ears framing the inscriptions 1 cent and United States of America, symbolic of America's agricultural roots and prosperity, with E pluribus unum spanning the top. Composed of 95% copper with 5% tin and zinc, the coin weighs approximately 3.11 grams and measures 19 millimeters in diameter, giving it the warm, classic copper tone collectors admire. In high-grade condition, the sharp details of Lincoln's profile and the finely etched wheat stalks produce remarkable visual appeal, enhancing the coin's desirability and iconic status. While the legendary 1955 Philadelphia double die obverse variety garners legendary attention, the 1955 D maintains its own place of distinction as the primary Denver issue from this iconic year. Collectors closely inspect examples for sharp strikes, lustrous original color, and details free from contact marks or blemishes. Occasional minor die varieties and striking anomalies contribute additional intrigue, but the primary focus remains on condition quality. Coins displaying full wheat lines and well-defined lettering command particular admiration. The consistent strike quality of the Denver Mint during this period ensures that surviving high-grade pieces can exhibit outstanding eye appeal, rewarding collectors who seek top-tier specimens that stand above the more commercially worn examples common in circulation finds. The 1955 D Lincoln wheat penny was produced in large quantities. Like many post-war issues, true rarity emerges when exceptional condition is considered. The vast majority of surviving coins today are well circulated, displaying flattened details, muted surfaces, or spotting from decades of handling. Uncirculated and near-mint specimens, especially those retaining blazing red luster or red-brown surfaces with minimal imperfections, are genuinely scarce relative to overall survival rates. Certified coins graded at MS65 and above are particularly coveted, as pristine surfaces and bold strikes dramatically elevate collector demand. This gap between plentiful circulated pieces and scarce premium examples is precisely what fuels the continued market interest in the finest surviving 1955 D cents. The 1955 D wheat pennies value ranges widely based on condition and certification. Circulated examples are typically valued modestly at 25 cents to $2, but genuinely collectible pieces begin at higher grades. Choice uncirculated specimens, MS63, MS64, often trade between $20 and $75, while premium graded coins in MS65 red condition may command $100 to $300 or more, depending on luster, strike quality, and eye appeal. Exceptional top population examples with superior surfaces and certification from leading grading services have been known to approach the upper tier of $500 to $1,000 at specialized auctions. Strong collector nostalgia for wheat cents and the historical prestige of the Lincoln series continue to support steady price appreciation within the high-grade segment. For enthusiasts seeking to add the 1955 D Lincoln wheat penny to their collections, the key lies in prioritizing condition and authentication. Collectors are advised to pursue professionally graded and certified examples, especially when targeting uncirculated or premium pieces. Thorough inspection for signs of artificial coloring, cleaning, or surface damage is essential, as originality plays a major role in value retention. Purchasing from reputable dealers, established auction houses, or well-reviewed online platforms ensures authenticity and competitive pricing. Proper storage in inert holders or protective capsules is crucial to preserve luster and prevent environmental damage, while minimizing unnecessary handling helps maintain pristine surfaces. Engaging with collector communities and market watch forums also offers invaluable insight into price trends, grading variations, and emerging opportunities. The 1955 D. Abraham Lincoln wheat cent stands as a shining blend of history, artistry, and collectible rarity, an enduring tribute to the Lincoln cent legacy and America's cultural heritage. From its classic Brenner design and warm copper composition to its attainable yet meaningful position within the market, the coin exemplifies why wheat pennies continue to captivate enthusiasts worldwide. Whether cherished for its tangible connection to the past, its aesthetic beauty, or its growing investment appeal, the 1955 D wheat penny remains a prized treasure worthy of pursuit. For collectors both new and seasoned, acquiring a top-quality example offers not only the satisfaction of ownership, but also the promise of holding a small, enduring piece of American history. Next up to in the United States, Abraham Lincoln wheat 1 cent 1935 S, bearing the distinctive San Francisco S mint mark, stands as a fascinating and much sought-after treasure in the world of numismatics, captivating enthusiasts with its perfect blend of historic charm, classic artistry, and enduring market demand. Struck during the final years of the Great Depression, this coin represents an era when everyday pocket change carried quiet stories of American perseverance and resilience. Collectors admire the 1935 S wheat penny not only for its elegant, time-honored design, but also for its tangible connection to a defining period in U.S. history. Its rising interest among hobbyists and investors alike has solidified its place as a prized collectible, especially for those building comprehensive Lincoln cent collections. The coin's appeal is heightened by its West Coast origin, which gives it a level of mystique and adds to its desirability among specialists searching for well-preserved examples. Minted in 1935 at the San Francisco Mint, the 1935 S wheat penny formed part of the iconic Lincoln cent series, first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this historic series was the first U.S. coin to feature a real individual, marking a radical shift from symbolic representations toward human portraiture. The 1935 S was produced as the nation was slowly emerging from the economic hardships of the Depression, making it a subtle reminder of hope, endurance, and stability during uncertain times. Though these pennies were intended for everyday circulation, millions were saved by the public as keepsakes, cementing their place as cultural artifacts. Each surviving specimen remains a tangible connection to an era where small coins symbolized national identity and continuity amidst sweeping historical change. The 1935 S wheat penny showcases Brenner's famous right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, marked by finely detailed hair, a strong jawline, and a contemplative expression. Surrounding the portrait are the inscriptions, "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date 1935, with the subtle S mint mark placed beneath the date, instantly distinguishing this coin from its Philadelphia counterpart. The reverse features two elegant wheat ears framing the inscriptions 1 cent and United States of America, with E pluribus unum arching across the top. Struck in 95% copper, 5% tin and zinc, the coin measures 19.05 millimeters in diameter and weighs 3.11 grams, exhibiting a warm reddish-brown patina when preserved in high grades. In uncirculated condition, the surfaces retain brilliant luster and sharp strike details that elevate the coin's visual appeal and artistic prestige. While the total mintage of the 1935 wheat penny exceeded 38 million pieces, true rarity emerges when condition is taken into account. Most specimens entered heavy circulation, leading to worn designs, flattened wheat stalks, and diminished facial detail on Lincoln's portrait. Examples in uncirculated or near-mint states with pristine surfaces, strong mint luster, and crisp lettering have become increasingly scarce and highly coveted by collectors. The challenge of finding gem-grade pieces, especially from the San Francisco Mint, which was known for lighter strikes during this period, drives significant demand. Occasional mint errors or subtle die variations may add further desirability, but even standard high-quality specimens command attention purely for their condition rarity. It is this scarcity of pristine survivors that fuels the excitement surrounding the 1935 within advanced numismatic circles. The market value of the 1935 wheat penny varies widely depending on grade and preservation. Lower circulated examples generally trade for $1 to $5, while lightly worn pieces in extremely fine condition may bring $10 to $25. Premium uncirculated specimens graded MS-63 to MS-65 typically achieve prices ranging from $50 to $300, while exceptional gem examples with rich original luster and flawless surfaces have been known to exceed $400 to $800 at major auctions. Coins featuring notable strike quality, appealing toning, or flawless certification records can command even higher premiums among dedicated specialists. The steady appreciation of classic Lincoln cents, combined with the historical appeal and limited availability of high-grade 1935 coins, continues to reinforce their strong presence in the numismatic marketplace. The 1935 wheat penny represents far more than a simple 1-cent coin. It is a beautifully preserved slice of American heritage. Type collectors prize it as an outstanding example of the wheat reverse design, while Lincoln cent enthusiasts value it as a vital component of a complete mint mark set. Its San Francisco origin gives the coin distinctive regional character, adding to its appeal for advanced collectors who specialize in branch mint issues. The challenge of locating sharply struck and well-preserved examples further enhances its allure, transforming the hunt into a rewarding quest. The ideal blend of accessibility and rarity makes the 1935 equally attractive to beginning hobbyists and seasoned numismatists searching for coins that offer historical depth alongside long-term collectability. Collectors seeking a standout 1935 wheat penny should prioritize certified examples graded by recognized professional services, ensuring authenticity and accurate valuation. Careful inspection for strong strike detail, minimal surface marks, and full mint luster is essential, as these attributes significantly affect desirability. Working with reputable dealers, established auction houses, and trusted numismatic marketplaces helps avoid altered or misrepresented coins. Once acquired, proper storage in inert holders or protective capsules is vital to preserve original surfaces and prevent toning damage. Avoid unnecessary handling, as oils and abrasion can permanently diminish quality. Staying engaged with collector communities and market trend discussions can provide valuable insights into grading expectations, pricing fluctuations, and emerging varieties. That the 1935 Abraham Lincoln wheat penny holds deeper cultural significance as a small yet powerful symbol of American daily life during the final years of the Great Depression. At a time when every cent mattered to working families, this humble coin passed through countless hands. Used to buy basic necessities, dropped into savings jars, and occasionally set aside as a keepsake. Each surviving specimen carries the invisible imprint of that era, making it far more than metal. It becomes a storyteller preserving the lived experiences of ordinary Americans. Collectors are drawn to this emotional connection, as it transforms the coin into a personal artifact of national resilience and optimism. Owning a 1935 S therefore means holding a physical memory of a society striving toward recovery, which adds a powerful dimension of historical intimacy to its already substantial collectible allure. Among seasoned numismatists, the pursuit of the 1935 S in top condition represents a rewarding challenge that elevates the coin beyond a standard date and mint collection filler. Because many examples were lightly struck or suffered uneven were over decades of circulation, collectors meticulously search for specimens with full wheat-line definition, sharp Lincoln facial contours, and undisturbed mint luster across both fields and devices. Eye appeal plays a critical role at advanced levels. Attractive natural toning, clean surfaces, and balanced color can dramatically increase competitive bidding and long-term desirability. For registry set participants striving for top rankings, securing a premium-grade 1935 S is an essential milestone. This chase, fueled by scarcity at the gem level and the excitement of discovery, keeps sustained demand alive and reinforces the coin's enduring prestige within elite collecting circles. The legacy of the 1935 S wheat penny remains strong, driven by its unshakable historical foundation and the growing appreciation for classic American coin designs. As more collectors enter the hobby, particularly those drawn to tangible history and sensible investment opportunities, demand for iconic pieces like this continues to expand. High-quality examples are increasingly absorbed into long-term collections, gradually tightening market supply and supporting steady price growth. While not the most expensive Lincoln cent issue, the 1935 S shines as a balanced investment, offering affordability, visual beauty, historical importance, and reliable appreciation potential. Its lasting presence in coin collections around the world ensures that this small copper cent will remain a celebrated and sought-after treasure for generations, symbolizing the timeless intersection of American heritage, artistic craftsmanship, and numismatic passion. The 1935 S Abraham Lincoln wheat penny stands as a captivating fusion of history, artistry, and numismatic scarcity, a true tangible connection to the past that continues to enchant collectors worldwide. From its iconic Brenner design and Depression-era origins to the growing rarity of pristine examples, this coin embodies all that makes numismatics endlessly rewarding. Next up in the United States, Abraham Lincoln Memorial 1-cent wheat penny 1951 D, proudly bearing the Denver D mint mark, stands as a fascinating and highly sought-after treasure in the world of numismatics, captivating enthusiasts with its historical charm, elegant design, and enduring market appeal. As part of the iconic Lincoln Wheat series, 1909 to 1958, this coin represents a remarkable blend of artistry and everyday American history, making it a prized acquisition for both seasoned collectors and newcomers alike. Its connection to post-World War II prosperity, combined with the natural appeal of classic copper coinage, elevates the 1951 D cent beyond a simple circulating coin into a small but powerful symbol of national growth and stability. For many collectors, owning this penny is like holding a tangible connection to the past, one that continues to garner admiration for its affordability, accessibility, and emotional significance within the collecting community. Minted in 1951 at the Denver Mint, the 1951 D wheat penny emerged during a period of economic expansion and renewed optimism in the United States, just as the nation was establishing itself as a post-war global leader. Designed by Victor D. Brenner, whose classic Lincoln portrait debuted in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, this series had already become a staple of American coinage for more than 4 decades by the time the 1951 issue was struck. The wheat ear reverse design symbolized prosperity, agricultural strength, and national unity, making the coin an enduring emblem of traditional American values. Millions of 1951 D cents circulated through daily commerce during a time when America was rapidly modernizing. Yet each surviving example today offers collectors a direct and intimate link to that dynamic historical era, preserving the stories of ordinary life etched into humble copper. The obverse of the 1951 D penny showcases Brenner's dignified profile of Abraham Lincoln, rendered with fine detail that highlights his hair, coat, and calm expression, conveying strength and integrity. The inscriptions "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the date 1951, along with the prominent D mint mark beneath the year, frame the portrait with classic clarity. On the reverse, two stylized wheat stalks sweep gracefully upward along each side, surrounding the words 1 cent and United States of America, with E pluribus unum positioned at the top. Struck in a 95% copper and 5% zinc and tin alloy, the coin weighs 3.11 grams and measures 19.05 millimeters in diameter. In high-grade uncirculated condition, the penny often boasts bright red luster or vivid red-brown toning, showcasing crisp lettering and strong strike quality that highlight the timeless elegance of its traditional American design. Though the overall mintage of the 1951 D wheat penny was substantial, exceeding 625 million pieces, true rarity lies not in raw numbers, but in the scarcity of well-preserved, high-grade survivors. Most examples spent years in circulation, acquiring wear, discoloration, and surface blemishes that significantly diminished their collector value. As a result, specimens graded in mint state, MS 65 and above, or retaining full original red coloration have become increasingly difficult to locate, driving competition among collectors seeking pristine examples. Minor varieties such as repunched mint marks and subtle dye variations further enhance desirability for specialists looking to expand advanced collections. The challenge of finding this coin in near-perfect condition transforms a common circulation cent into a remarkable rarity within elite numismatic circles. Market values for the 1951 D penny vary widely depending on condition and coloration. Circulated examples typically trade for 25 cents to $2, appealing to beginners and budget collectors. In contrast, uncirculated brown BN examples commonly range from $5 to $15, while red-brown RB coins often command $20 to $60. The true treasures are full red RD specimens graded MS 65 or higher, which frequently sell between $100 and $500, with premium pieces reaching $800 to $1,000 or more at auction when exceptional luster, strike quality, or rare varieties are present. Its consistent performance demonstrates steady appreciation rooted in historical importance, visual appeal, and increasing demand for top-condition wheat cents, positioning the 1951 D as an attractive collector asset with enduring growth potential. Collectors seeking the best examples of the 1951 D should prioritize certified coins graded by reputable services such as PCGS or NGC, as professional authentication ensures accurate assessment of grade and preservation quality. Special attention should be given to surface luster, sharpness of detail, and color classification, as these significantly affect value. Inspect coins for known varieties or repunched mint marks that may add further desirability. Purchasing from well-established dealers, prominent auctions, or trusted collector networks greatly reduces risk while expanding opportunities to locate superior specimens. Proper storage in airtight protective holders, minimal handling, and stable environmental conditions are essential to preserve the coin's copper surfaces and prevent toning or corrosion over time. The enduring charm of the 1951 D wheat penny lies in its accessibility paired with genuine historical gravitas. For beginners, it offers an affordable entry point into classic U.S. coin collecting, while advanced numismatists prize it in top-grade red condition for registry competition and long-term investment. Its familiar design evokes nostalgia, yet its pursuit encourages disciplined collecting, patient searching, and appreciation for subtle grading nuances. This balance between attainability and prestige continues to captivate enthusiasts worldwide, reinforcing the penny's reputation as a fascinating bridge between everyday coinage and elite collectible artistry. That the 1951 D wheat penny holds special fascination for advanced collectors who pursue recognized varieties, die states, and strike anomalies that add further depth to its story. Minor repunched mint marks, RPMs, subtle die cracks, and variations in lettering spacing attract specialists who examine each coin under magnification in search of unique characteristics that distinguish one specimen from another. These varieties, while often overlooked by casual collectors, can command notable premiums when properly attributed and certified, particularly when paired with high mint state grades or strong original color. For numismatists engaged in building comprehensive date and mint sets or specialized variety collections, the search for such pieces becomes an exciting quest, heightening the sense of discovery and reinforcing why the 1951 D remains a captivating subject of study within the Lincoln Wheat series, that the 1951 D occupies a meaningful position, especially among collectors striving to assemble top-ranked wheat scent lineups. Securing a fully red example graded MS 66 or above can significantly elevate a registry score, prompting spirited bidding whenever elite specimens come to market. This desirability strengthens the penny's long-term investment potential, as scarcity in these upper grades maintains upward pressure on prices year after year. While the coin remains accessible in lower conditions, the small population of gem-quality survivors establishes it as a stable, steadily appreciating holding that blends collectability with financial foresight. For investors seeking historic U.S. coinage with manageable entry costs and proven demand, the 1951 D Wheat penny represents an appealing balance between affordability and growth potential. The United States Abraham Lincoln Memorial 1-cent wheat penny 1951 D remains a remarkable blend of history, artistry, and collector significance. From its post-war origins at the Denver Mint to its timeless Brenner design and elusive high-grade survival, this coin embodies the spirit of American numismatics as a tangible connection to the past and a prized treasure for modern collectors. Whether pursued for historical enjoyment, aesthetic admiration, or solid investment potential, the 1951 D penny continues to reward those who seek it with lasting appeal and enduring value. Its story, etched in copper and preserved through careful collecting, ensures that it will remain a captivating centerpiece of Lincoln cent collections for generations to come. Next up to in the 1954, Abraham Lincoln Wheat 1-cent stands as a fascinating and highly sought-after treasure in the world of numismatics, captivating enthusiasts with its blend of historical resonance, timeless artistry, and steadily growing market demand. Bearing the distinctive S mint mark of the San Francisco Mint, this coin represents a remarkable snapshot of mid-20th century American coinage, appealing equally to seasoned collectors and newcomers eager to secure a meaningful piece of history. Its enduring popularity stems from both its classic design and its role as one of the later issues in the beloved Wheat Cent series, which spanned from 1909 to 1958. For many numismatists, the 1954 penny serves as an attainable yet alluring goal, an artifact that encapsulates an era of post-war optimism while offering tangible value as a prized treasure within modern collections. Minted in 1954 at the San Francisco Mint, the 1954 wheat penny emerged during a period of American stability and economic growth following the turbulence of World War II and the early Cold War years. Produced as part of the long-running Lincoln Cent series designed by Victor D. Brenner to honor the 16th President of the United States, this coin continued the tradition begun in 1909 to commemorate Lincoln's legacy of leadership, unity, and perseverance. The San Francisco Mint, historically responsible for producing comparatively lower mintages than its Philadelphia and Denver counterparts, played a crucial role in striking coins destined largely for circulation across the western United States. The 1954 thus serves as a tangible connection to the past, symbolizing both everyday American life in the mid-1950s and the enduring national reverence for Abraham Lincoln as a defining figure in U.S. history. The visual appeal of the 1954 wheat penny lies in its classic and instantly recognizable design. The obverse features Victor D. Brenner's dignified right-facing bust of Abraham Lincoln, framed by the inscriptions "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the date 1954, with the small but coveted S mint mark directly beneath the year. The reverse displays the iconic twin wheat stalks curving along the rim and encasing the bold statement, 1 cent, and United States of America, crowned by the motto, E Pluribus Unum. Struck in the traditional bronze composition of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, the coin measures 19 millimeters in diameter and weighs 3.11 grams, specifications consistent across the Wheat Cent series. In high-grade or uncirculated condition, the coin often showcases brilliant copper luster, sharp lettering, and delicate wheat ear detail, qualities that elevate its beauty and desirability among collectors. While the 1954 penny is not considered extremely rare in circulated grades, its true scarcity emerges at higher levels of preservation, particularly in full red or near mint states. Many examples entered heavy circulation, resulting in wear, spotting, and dulling of the original copper surfaces over time. Coins that escaped daily handling, especially those certified as MS65 red or higher, are far more difficult to obtain and command increased attention from collectors seeking top-tier quality. Occasional minor varieties or die anomalies, such as subtle repunched mint marks or weak strike variations, further enhance the hunt and add intrigue for specialists. This combination of widespread circulation and limited surviving pristine specimens fuels steady demand, as collectors strive to secure the best possible example to represent the San Francisco issue within their Lincoln cent sets. The market value of the 1954 wheat penny reflects its accessible appeal alongside the premium attached to superior condition. Common circulated examples typically trade for 25 cents to $1, making them easy entry points for beginners. However, uncirculated specimens graded MS63 red often sell in the $10 to $25 range, while finer pieces graded MS65 red can command $50 to $120 or more, depending on eye appeal and luster quality. Exceptional examples designated MS66 or higher have achieved prices soaring between $300 and $1,000 at major auctions, driven by the intense competition for condition rarities. The coin's value is strengthened by its historical importance, classic artistry, and inclusion within one of America's most beloved coin series, all of which contribute to a pattern of consistent appreciation over time. For collectors pursuing the 1954 penny, prioritizing certified high-grade coins from respected grading services is essential to ensure authenticity and accurate valuation. Careful inspection should focus on copper color designations, red, red-brown, or brown, as original red surfaces greatly enhance market value. Buyers are encouraged to purchase through reputable dealers, well-known auction platforms, or established coin shows to minimize the risk of altered or misrepresented pieces. Proper storage remains equally critical. Coins should be housed in protective holders or airtight capsules to prevent oxidation and environmental damage, and unnecessary handling should be avoided. Engaging with numismatic communities, online forums, and price guides can also provide valuable insights into emerging trends, auction results, and potential variety discoveries within the 1954 issue. The continued allure of the 1954 wheat penny lies in its unique ability to balance accessibility with challenge. Casual collectors appreciate the satisfaction of owning a classic Lincoln cent with a desirable San Francisco mint mark, while advanced numismatists relish the pursuit of flawless specimens that showcase full mint brilliance. The coin's iconic design, deep historical roots, and nuanced rarity in top condition ensure that it captivates enthusiasts across all experience levels. Whether displayed as part of a complete wheat cent album or preserved individually as a certified gem, the 1954 commands admiration as a shining reminder of both everyday American heritage and the joy of meticulous collecting that the 1954 penny occupies a special place as one of the final San Francisco issues before the series concluded in 1958. This late-era position lends it a subtle sense of closure, marking the gradual transition away from traditional copper wheat cents toward the modern memorial reverse that would debut just 4 years later. Collectors often view the 1954 as a symbolic bridge between classic 20th century coinage and a more contemporary era, enhancing its emotional and historical resonance. Completing a full wheat cent set without a quality 1954 frequently feels incomplete, as the coin adds balance to collections built around earlier key dates and semi-key issues from the teens and 1920s. In this way, the coin achieves a legacy far beyond its nominal face value, serving as a cornerstone that ties together decades of U.S. minting history while continuing to captivate enthusiasts striving for completeness and excellence. The 1954 wheat penny remains a model of stability within the coin market. Its layered appeal, rooted in history, artistry, condition rarity, and steadily expanding collector interest, supports ongoing price resilience even during broader market fluctuations. Each certified upgrade, from MS64 to higher gem grades, represents a significant leap in desirability, offering collectors clear milestones of achievement and increased long-term value. Equally important is the personal satisfaction drawn from owning such a pristine relic of mid-century America. Holding a shimmering red 1954 scent evokes the era it was born in while underscoring the successful pursuit of a high-quality collectible. For those who seek both emotional fulfillment and financial prudence in numismatics, this coin stands as a shining example of how passion and investment potential can unite, reinforcing the 1954 Lincoln Wheat Penny's enduring reputation as a treasured, meaningful, and endlessly rewarding addition to any serious collection. The 1954 Abraham Lincoln Wheat 1 cent represents a compelling fusion of history, artistry, and rarity, standing proudly as a prized treasure within the numismatic world. Its origins at the San Francisco Mint anchor it firmly in a transformative era of American history, while its timeless design and relative scarcity in uncirculated condition drive ongoing collector demand. With steady market interest and enduring aesthetic appeal, the 1954 continues to prove itself not only as a rewarding collectible, but also as a meaningful long-term investment. For enthusiasts seeking a tangible connection to the past that promises both emotional fulfillment and financial potential, this captivating coin remains an indispensable pursuit for numismatists worldwide. Next up in the United States, Abraham Lincoln Wheat 1 cent 1914 bearing the coveted San Francisco Mint mark, stands as one of the most fascinating and highly sought-after treasures in American numismatics. Revered by collectors for its remarkable scarcity, rich historical context, and timeless design, this penny captivates enthusiasts around the world and consistently commands attention in the marketplace. Its reputation as a prized treasure stems not only from its limited availability, but also from the powerful story it tells, one that unites artistry, American heritage, and the thrill of the hunt. For seasoned collectors and newcomers alike, the 1914 Wheat cent represents an irresistible blend of challenge and reward, earning its reputation as a cornerstone piece within the iconic Lincoln cent series. Second only to the legendary 1909 SVB in terms of desirability, the 1914 penny was minted at the San Francisco Mint during a period of economic growth and growing industrial demand in the years just prior to World War I. Part of the enduring Wheat cent series introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. This issue continued Victor David Brenner's historic effort to place the first real American portrait on circulating coinage. Produced on the West Coast, far from the bustling Eastern mints, the coin's limited output reflected regional circulation needs rather than national demand, an oversight that would later elevate its rarity dramatically. Today, the 1914 provides collectors with a tangible connection to this formative chapter of American numismatic and cultural history. The unique design of the 1914 Wheat penny remains as visually compelling as ever. The obverse features Brenner's dignified right-facing portrait of President Lincoln, capturing both realism and solemn character, with crisp inscriptions reading, "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the date 1914, beneath which sits the subtle yet all-important mint mark. The reverse showcases the classic dual wheat stalks that frame the bold denomination 1 cent, with United States of America proudly displayed above and E pluribus unum resting between the stalks. Struck in 95% copper with 5% tin and zinc, the coin weighs 3.11 grams, measures 19 millimeters in diameter, and carries a warm reddish-brown luster that glows brilliantly in high-grade specimens. When sharply struck with minimal wear, its aesthetic appeal is especially captivating, making pristine examples enormously desirable. What truly sets the 1914 Wheat penny apart is its exceptional rarity, driven primarily by its low original mintage of just 4,137,000 coins, the lowest regular issue mintage of the series, aside from special varieties. While millions may sound plentiful, heavy circulation on the West Coast quickly wore down surviving pieces, leaving few examples in collectible condition today. Uncirculated or near-mint specimens are particularly scarce, as most coins saw immediate use in commerce and suffered decades of handling. High-grade survivors free from scratches, corrosion, or discoloration command intense competition whenever they appear for sale. The challenge of locating even modestly attractive pieces continues to fuel collector demand, cementing the coin's status as a semi-key, and in many circles, a true key date in the Wheat cent lineup. In terms of market value, the 1914 penny consistently ranks among the most valuable standard issues of its series. Pieces in heavily worn grades like good or very good typically range from $150 to $300, while well-preserved fine or extremely fine examples often sell between $400 and $1,000 depending on eye appeal. Uncirculated specimens can command anywhere from $2,500 to well over $5,000, with premium red or red-brown coins fetching substantially higher auction results. Certified examples graded by professional services frequently set new benchmarks, driven by intense competition among collectors pursuing registry sets or completing classic Lincoln cent collections. The coin's historical importance, iconic design, and undeniable scarcity have helped it demonstrate steady appreciation over decades. For collectors seeking to add the 1914 wheat penny to their holdings, careful strategy is essential. Prioritizing certified examples from reputable grading services ensures authenticity, especially since this date is one of the most frequently counterfeited Lincoln cents. Buyers should examine mint marks closely, verifying proper placement, shape, and texture to avoid altered coins. High-grade pieces with smooth surfaces, strong detail, and natural color offer the greatest long-term value. Purchasing through trusted dealers, well-established auction houses, or specialized numismatic platforms provides further protection. Once acquired, the coin should be stored in inert, protective holders and handled minimally to preserve its condition and desirability for future generations. Proper care and ongoing market awareness are equally important for maximizing both enjoyment and investment potential. Collectors are encouraged to engage with online numismatic communities, attend coin shows, and follow major auctions to track price trends and availability. Staying updated on grading population reports offers valuable insights into genuine rarity and demand dynamics. Because the number of true high-grade examples remains extremely limited, competition continues to intensify, particularly as more collectors aim to complete top-tier Lincoln cent sets. This steady upward pressure reinforces the coin's reputation as one of the most dependable long-term holdings within classic U.S. coinage, that the 1914 wheat penny holds a deeply emotional and symbolic appeal for collectors who value storytelling as much as rarity. Each surviving coin represents a small survivor of early 20th century commerce, having passed through countless hands during a transformative era marked by industrial expansion, overseas migration, and the looming impact of global conflict. The coin's worn copper fields whisper the history of everyday Americans who relied on such humble currency for daily life. This powerful narrative transforms the penny from a simple collectible into a true historical artifact, creating an emotional bond that captivates enthusiasts and fuels lifelong pursuits to locate higher-grade examples that retain the crisp details and glowing surfaces reminiscent of the day they left the San Francisco Mint. The 1914 has earned its reputation as a pivotal cornerstone piece, often serving as a defining achievement for collectors striving to assemble complete Lincoln wheat cent date and mint sets. The intense chase for this key date has elevated it to legendary status among hobbyists, where ownership signifies persistence, patience, and refined taste. Professional grading populations reveal sharply limited numbers of specimens surviving in mint state condition, particularly those displaying original red color, a combination that sends auction prices soaring into premium territory. Collectors participating in competitive registry programs often vie fiercely for top-graded examples, sometimes driving values well beyond standard estimates due to rarity at the highest grade levels. This persistent competition not only reinforces market strength, but also enhances the coin's legendary identity as both a trophy collectible and a sound long-term investment. The 1914 Abraham Lincoln wheat penny continues to shine as one of the most celebrated achievements in classic American numismatics. It remains a perfect example of how modest circulating coinage can evolve into an elite collectible driven by scarcity, historical relevance, and artistic beauty. For modern enthusiasts, acquiring this penny provides a rare opportunity to possess a genuine piece of early 20th century Americana while benefiting from decades of proven market stability and appreciation. As interest in vintage U.S. coins grows globally, the allure of the 1914 strengthens even further, ensuring its lasting position as a prized treasure, one that will continue captivating collectors, inspiring new generations of numismatists, and standing proudly as an enduring symbol of excellence within the Lincoln cent series. The 1914 S. Abraham Lincoln Wheat Penny embodies an extraordinary fusion of history, artistry, and rarity that resonates powerfully with numismatists worldwide. From its evocative design and historical roots to its sharply limited supply and impressive market performance, it stands as a shining example of what makes coin collecting so rewarding. For those who pursue it, securing a 1914 S penny is not merely a purchase but an achievement, a meaningful connection to America's past, and a prized treasure within any serious collection. Its enduring popularity ensures that this iconic cent will remain a symbol of excellence and aspiration for collectors for generations to come.